Hello everyone and welcome back to the Park Diary, a vlog about anything and everything theme parks. Today I will be giving you an in-depth look at Epic Universe at Universal Orlando. Those of you who do not know, Epic Universe is the third theme park that Universal is adding to their roster. It will be located in Orlando, Florida with the rest of the Orlando Universal Parks. It will be about a mile south from the main Universal Orlando campus, but there will be transportation and direct lines coming from the Universal Parking Garage to Epic Universe, similar to how they run Volcano Bay buses. Epic Universe will feature 5 theme worlds, those including Dark Universe, Celestial Park, Super Nintendo World, How to Train Your Dragon, and Harry Potter World. So let's dive right in world by world. First, let's start with Celestial Park. Celestial Park is the area in the middle of Epic Universe in their concept art. It's the main drag pretty much. It houses all the portals to each world and will house a few rides as well. The biggest ride in this area will be called Stardust Racers. It is a dueling launch coaster built by Mack Rides. As of now, the roller coaster is dueling. It is fully built. They have been testing it. I've seen test footage all over my Instagram and social media, and it looks awesome. It's beautiful. It runs straight through the middle of the park, and it's just gonna look great and be really eye-catching when you first enter the park, as well as just walking around, and it'll be great promo opportunities for Universal, and I really think they did a great job by putting this smack in the middle of the park. Next ride will be called the Celestial Carousel. This is just your typical carousel sort of attraction, but themed around celestial creatures, constellations, that sort of thing. I think it'll be great. It looks beautiful. The concept art looks great. So those are the only 2 rides that are confirmed for this area of the park. However, there are 2 full-size dining locations. The first one is called the Atlantic. It seems that you'll be dining in an aquarium sort of setting. Kind of like, it reminds me of the Seas Pavilion at Epcot, where you can go dine in the aquarium, but it looks a lot better done. It looks much better. So I think this will be a great dining experience, and Universal has pretty great food as well. The next full-service dining location in Celestial Park is called the Blue Dragon. It is a Pan-Asian restaurant themed around neon dragons and festival sort of vibes. It looks beautiful, the lights, the neon, it looks great. And I think it'll be really fun to dine here. And I love Asian food, so I'm sure it'll be delicious. Now we'll be moving on to Harry Potter. So in Epic Universe, we will have access to the London Ministry of Magic. Based in the 1990s, so around the time of Harry, Hermione, and Ron. Dolores Umbridge is facing trial during this time, and one of the rides is themed after that, which is super exciting. But we will also be in the Fantastic Beasts Wizarding Paris sort of scope as well, which is interesting how they're tying them together. So pretty much the outside will be Paris, and then when you use the Floo system to go inside, you'll be in the London Ministry of Magic during Dolores's trial, which is a bit confusing, but I think they'll be able to pull it off, and it sounds like a really cool concept. So the first attraction for this new Harry Potter universe is called Harry Potter and the Battle at the Ministry. This is when Dolores Umbridge is under trial, and you'll be with Harry, Ron, and Hermione exploring the Ministry of Magic and spying in on her trial per se. Based off of the concept art that Universal has given us, the ride system seems very, very similar to Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey over in Universal Studios in Hogsmeade, as well as in Universal Studios Hollywood. Which is fine. I wish it was a bit different. If you don't know what it is, it's kind of like the ride is sort of on an arm, and it spins you around. It's like a motion simulator, but it's a bit different, which is a really cool concept, great ride, but I wish they did something a little different. However, I'm sure it is a completely new experience, so it could be completely different than what we've seen in Forbidden Journey. Now that is the one and only ride announced for this area of the park, so it is a bit of a bummer. I wish we had a second one, but there is a bunch of entertainment options as well. First one is called the Tent Le Cirque Arcanus, and it is a puppet show, live performers, sort of Cirque du Soleil maybe type of thing, in the outdoor Paris part of Harry Potter World, and I think this will be a great show. Seems super cute, really fun for kids as well. This area of the park will also feature a quick service dining location, similar to how both of the other Harry Potter areas have quick service dining location. This one is called Café L'Air de la Sirène. It will feature French cuisines, baked goods, sandwiches, desserts, and of course butterbeer, as well as beer and cocktails. It looks really nice. It's a quick service dining location, Harry Potter themed. I mean, what can go wrong? And of course, it is Harry Potter World. You will be able to purchase a wand. Since this is a French wand shop, it is called Cosme Acajor Baguettes Magique. And the wand maker is called Cosme Acajor. I'm sure this will be a very similar experience to Ollivander's, but instead it's French, so it's different. And after you purchase your wand, of course, you'll be able to go use it around the Wizarding World and play with it. Every wand at Universal comes with a little map with areas that you can cast and specific hand movements. It's super fun. I've done it before. I really enjoy it. A lot of people really enjoy it, so I'm glad that they kept that. Up next, let's talk about Super Nintendo World. So Super Nintendo World has already been added to Universal Studios Hollywood and in Japan. They look great. I've been so jealous for so long, and I'm really glad that we're getting it here in Orlando. There will be a Mario Kart themed attraction called Mario Kart Bowser's Challenge. We've seen this in Hollywood and in Japan. It's a augmented reality sort of ride, and you're just racing other Nintendo characters, specifically Bowser, and you have to win. And I've never ridden it, and it's kind of hard to base it off of POV ride videos just because it is augmented reality, but it seems really cool. We will also get the Yoshi Omnimover attraction, where you ride with Yoshi and travel through the kingdom and help him find glowing eggs. I am not really sure. It just seems like a chill ride, and then you probably press some buttons. I've never really been interested in the ride, so I've never looked at it. And then in Donkey Kong Country, we are getting a minecart roller coaster. It is called Minecart Madness, and this thing is pretty cool. So Minecart Madness is a very unique roller coaster. It is a universal patent design. Basically, the track will run under like the actual track of the ride will run under what looks like the track of the ride. So it looks like that you can you're jumping the track when you're not actually. And it looks pretty cool. I don't like roller coasters, but I kind of want to give it a try. Super unique ride system. Shout out to Universal. Of course, we will also have power bands in Super Nintendo World. These kind of work similar to the Harry Potter ones, where you wear this power band and you're able to go around to different areas of Super Nintendo World and interact with the environment. It will be a quick service dining location called Toadstool Cafe. It will have super cute treats, soup, salads, and sandwiches. Of course, desserts. All the food will probably be super cute. It is Nintendo after all. Up next, let's talk about How to Train Your Dragon Isle of Berk. So this will be an area themed to the How to Train Your Dragon franchise. Of course, after the dragons start liking them again. This area looks super cute and super fun. I love How to Train Your Dragon, and I'm really, really excited for this. There will be a roller coaster in this area of the park. It is a family-friendly roller coaster. It is a launched roller coaster by Intamin, and it is called Hiccup's Wing Gliders. It looks super cute. I am not the roller coaster type, as we all know, but who knows, maybe I will try it. There's also a flat ride called Dragon Racers Rally, manufactured by Gerstlauer. I also would not ride this. It's like a tall, spinny sort of thing, and that's not really my vibe. However, I have seen pictures of it and the construction, and it looks beautiful, great colors, and it really fits well with this area of the park. And then the third ride in this location is the Fire Drill. It is a water boat ride manufactured by Mack Rides. It's sort of like it's almost like those shooting dark rides. However, it's on the water, so you get to shoot at different dragons and like put out the fires and like all this kind of stuff. It looks super cute and kid friendly. I'm a big fan. I will probably definitely love it as well. Also be a show called The Untrainable Dragon, which introduces a new dragon to the characters of How to Train Your Dragon and the struggles and difficulties they face with training the dragon, I guess. It looks awesome. It's a puppeteering show. The concept art looks great and beautiful, and I'm sure this will be a huge hit. There will also be a quick service dining location in this area as well called Mead Hall. It will feature Viking food like fish and meat and big pieces of meat and sandwiches and ciders, ales, that sort of thing. It looks really great. I love that sort of theming, and I think it'll be really, really fun. Last but certainly not least, we have Dark Universe. This is probably the most anticipated land for everyone. This will be themed around all the Universal classic monsters like Wolfman, Frankenstein, the Wife of Frankenstein, Dracula, that sort of thing. It will have 2 rides. It looks awesome. The concept art is beautiful, and I'm just super excited for this. It's gonna be like spooky all day, all year, and I'm just really excited. Let's start with the first ride called Monsters Unchained: The Frankenstein Experiment. This looks like it's gonna be a sort of VR dark ride or AR dark ride sort of thing, just based on the concept art. It looks like they're wearing face things for VR. I don't know what they're called. Goggles. The description says, in Monsters Unchained, The Frankenstein Experience, Dr. Victoria Frankenstein continues the work of her ancestors deep below the family estate. A demonstration of her experiments to control monsters go awry when Dracula leads a revolt of the enraged monsters through the Wolfman, the Mummy, the creature from the Black Lagoon, and more. The pictures of the inside of this look crazy, and it's just like, I can literally just see it now. Like, I don't know, it's just so exciting. A little bit unsure on the ride vehicle. I really hope it's not like fully VR and AR, just cause that's just like boring. Like, practical effects are so much more fun and like cool, but like, we'll see. And hopefully it's not all screens either. And the second ride in this area of the park is called Curse of the Werewolf. It will be a mock ride spinning coaster, which those are wildly popular, so that's a great ride system. Apparently this ride is supposed to be terrifying. Just based on the concept art, yeah, I get it. Like, it looks scary. You're gonna be spinning in a roller coaster with a werewolf like chasing you. I'd be scared too. I probably won't ride it. Not a roller coaster girl. However, the concept art looks great, and I know a lot of people are excited, and I think it'll be a great addition to this area. It will also be a makeup experience, kind of like Makeover Monsters style, kind of like Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique in Disney, but for monsters, which I think is awesome. I would definitely go do that. I don't know if it's limited to children. However, I hope it's not, because I would like to do that. I would like to become a monster and walk around Universal all day. Are you kidding? Love that. You will also be able to meet monsters in the streets. They will be roaming around, so it's kind of like Horror Nights. Hopefully, maybe. Hopefully scary enough. Hopefully that's not like an empty promise, because I know sometimes theme parks, like back in the day, Disney said that like more Star Wars characters would be walking around Star Wars Land, and you don't really see them that often. So I really hope it's like true, like walk around Halloween Horror Nights, like scary experience. And then there will also be a full service dining option called Das Steakhouse, monster themed steakhouse, of course. It will be in Dracula's castle, which I think will be really exciting, and I hope all the waiters and waitresses are dressed up as vampires, because that's fun. And there will also be a quick service dining option called the Burning Blade Tavern. So it'll be a big windmill that's on fire. That has some sort of significance to Universal Classic Monsters. I don't know what that significance is, but it is a quick service location, and it looks really interesting on the inside. I would love to grab a beer there, probably. Let me give you guys my final thoughts on Epic Universe. Overall, I think it's going to be an awesome theme park. It is exactly what Orlando needs. It is exactly what Disney needs to keep them on their toes. Like, Universal is finally being a good competitor to Disney, and I'm really excited to see how well they can pull this off. I do have some concerns. So when you look at the big map concept art of Epic Universe, you will see that Celestial Park runs straight down the middle, and then Dark Universe and Super Nintendo World on the left, and then Isle of Berk and Harry Potter World on the right. Now, looking at this, I am a bit concerned because it seems that there is one way in and one way out of each of the portals. I could be wrong, but this is something that's concerned me since they've announced and like released the concept art. So that just makes me nervous because like we've seen like in the concept art the portals look huge, but it's not like they're like massive and can like hold that many people, like especially on those opening weekends where there's gonna be like thousands of people in the park. That just makes me a little bit nervous. There might be other entrances into the lands that we have not seen, and I hope there is, just because one way in and one way out of a dead-end land is going to be a nightmare for crowd control on the guest part as well as the employees part. And that is all I have for Epic Universe. I do have one little piece of news. So Track has started appearing at Busch Gardens Williamsburg for their new 2025 roller coaster. I'm pretty sure voting on the name has already ended as well, so we're just waiting for them to announce that. But BGW Fans has posted pictures of Track on the highway as well as backstage at Busch Gardens. So that's really exciting. Hopefully we get an opening date for that soon. But that is all I have for you guys today, and thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Bye!